As training camp winds down and the NHL regular season days away, I want to offer up this question to you. From Montreal Canadiens training camp, who has been the most pleasant surprise? And you are allowed to mention players who have been cut from camp already for this question.
I'm going to go with Jake Evans. That I was really happy that the team gave him that contract extension. He's a player who's been the underdog. He was drafted very late in the NHL entry draft, so they don't really get the same kind of support that those first round, second round players get. Spent more time playing in U.S. college at Notre Dame as well, so he didn't get the experience of coming to the camps from the Montreal Canadiens, which other players do get. So he always had to really fight for his spot. We saw him last year in the playoffs, what he was able to do, and then unfortunately that hit from Mark Scheifele took him out there, and that was a really unfortunate incident. But he came back, he's been playing well, and the Montreal Canadiens rewarded him, and he just seemed so happy about this news that you can't help but root for a player like that. And he said even though now he has some stability, something he never thought that he would have, he wants to continue to improving and show that he should be an NHL player long term. So for me, it's just been the story of Jake Evan and seeing his development as well.
For me, Caden Gooly, 19 years old, stepping into his first camp and showing his poise, his confidence, and his level of compete is just really, really nice to see. And I always used to judge, young defensemen when they come in the league on how smart their decisions are with the puck under pressure. Do they panic? Do they throw the puck away? Here's a kid that's handled himself very, very well and has shown great promise, for the future. And good-sized kid, good skating. He has all the tools to be a really good defenseman, and he's shown very, very well. So I find him as a really nice surprise, confident type of defenseman that the Montreal Canadiens need, those type of players.
I'm going to say Jonathan Drouin. I don't know if surprise is really the right word, but I guess part of it is just to see him back on the ice, having fun, looking really good with his new line mates there, Dvorak and Josh Anderson, and also the reaction the fans have given him. That red-white scrimmage when, they showed him on the screen, a huge ovation. The first preseason game when he got an assist on a goal, he got a bigger ovation for the assist than Josh Anderson, who had the goal. So it's just been really nice to see the way he's come back, watching him deal with the media. He's happy. He's willing to talk about what he went through. He's hoping he can help other people who might be dealing with anxiety issues also. So I don't know if surprise is the best word, but it's refreshing, let's say, or nice to see him back on the ice, playing well, the support the fans are giving him. It'll be interesting to see as the season goes on, if he struggles, how that fan support might change. But it's been just really nice to see Jonathan Drouin back on the ice, happy, playing well, and hopefully that'll continue this season, and we can see Jonathan Drouin that the Canadiens were hoping they were getting when they made that trade with Tampa.
I think surprise is a sufficient word to use, especially when you account for the fan reaction. And to that goal that you're talking about, it wasn't even as if Jonathan Drouin got the primary assist on that goal. That was a secondary assist. If I'm trying to remember, was it Christian Dvorak who I think got the primary assist on that? And it doesn't matter because everyone cheered Jonathan Drouin the loudest. I think he was even one of the 3 stars of that game, and he got the loudest cheer out of everyone. That has been a big surprise to me, just seeing how people have been so receptive to seeing him play. And while it is preseason, Jonathan Drouin just needs these, just like everyone else in the NHL does, but I think him more than anybody else on this team needs these games to get his legs under him and also to feel the love, I guess, from fans, especially with what he's been going through over these last few months. I'll throw out Michael Pezzetta, even though he's probably nowhere near the same level as the 3 players, just because of the fact that this is a guy who I thought was just going to be a career AHLer, and I think with some of the energy that he's brought out, he had to fight the other night against the Toronto Maple Leafs, he's at least shown that he's at least worth thinking about as a call-up. I never thought he would get to this point in the organization. I seriously thought he was going to be a career AHLer. Now, for Laval Rocket games, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing him play and getting to see what he might do. And if Ryan Poehling is there as well as some other guys we have to look out for with the Laval Rocket for this coming year, that could be a whole other video in itself. But Michael Pezzetta has put himself as one of those guys to look out for with this team. Let us know in the comments section who you think has been the biggest surprise or the most pleasant surprise for the Montreal Canadiens through training camp. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the Hockey Inside Out newsletter, montrealgazette.com/newsletters, and check out hockeyinsideout.com to see our full episode.